On this week's episode, we are returning to the Uwharrie National Forest for a second time. This time starting at the West Morris Mountain Campground and taking the Uwharrie Trail to Spencer Creek. Along the way, we encountered more synchronicities and pulled out the dowsing rods for another communication session.
Here we are, out in the Uwharrie National Forest again, doing some return research for Bigfoot. Another happy birthday balloon. What the heck? This is our second one we found out here. If anyone understands the Hellier reference, this is a double whammy because it is also a star. A star. What the heck? Two. But I mean, this is Uwharrie National Forest. It's not like someone's coming out here and having a birthday party. I realize balloons travel, but I never find these anywhere. This is the first time I have ever, and now we found two. This is the first time I have ever come across a balloon, a birthday balloon, especially like something like that. That's crazy. Oh, it's just a little fireplace thing. Yeah, looks like someone's camping here, but I think this is on like private. No, it's not. It's not on private property. Rocky. It's a little bit of a cave right there. I'm gonna have to go explore that. I'm about to do a dowsing rod session out here in Uwharrie National Forest. I'm sitting beside this creek here.
Spencer Creek.
Spencer Creek. Alright. We're just getting a lot of movement around us. And we can't tell if it's animals or what, but...
Or our imagination.
Or imaginations.
Also, it's kind of hard to hear with the creek.
Right, the creek's like distorting everything. So, if there's anything here that would like to talk to us, I have these dowsing rods. They're copper. I don't know if you can use them to speak with us. But if so, you can answer yes by crossing them like this, and no by spreading them apart. Maybe sitting beside this creek gives you some extra energy with which to communicate. But is there anyone here who is able to or wanting to communicate with me?
At this point, we weren't getting a whole lot of communication. I could sense that there was something present. I'm not quite sure what the energy was, but it wasn't wanting to communicate, whatever it was. We did hear a lot of noises in the background, trees rustling, etc. Like I said, it could have been animals. It felt definitely, though, that we were being watched in this area. And honestly, ever since we came down into that basin area, when we came down, it started having this kind of that dark paranormal feeling you get when you're when you've entered into a very haunted place where there's just energies there that you can't see, so you feel a little vulnerable. That's kind of how it felt there. Not really threatening, but definitely not inviting. So that would be how the communication kind of went from this point on. Nothing responded to the rods, but you could feel like a pressing presence, if that's the only way I could describe it, just a pressing presence. And I even tried switching out from the dowsing rods to my my pendulum. I have a stone pendulum, and it was not responding as either. And like, for nothing to come through is very unusual with using these methods. Usually something somewhere is willing to talk. I have a pretty good, a communication method going on, and I feel like things regularly talk to me. So even the usual things weren't coming through. So we decided to move on from this area since they weren't wanting to communicate. We took that as a hint that maybe they just didn't want us there, and we were going to be respectful and leave.
We're in a part of the forest that feels a little dark in energy. Feels like Mirkwood, but just like took a turn, an energetic turn. It definitely feels like you're being watched by probably just an energy. Lots of campsites out here, but I would never camp out here. Yeah, like before we descended down into this little creek basin area, the energy was still pretty good. There's like lots of, I mean, I know what causes that. It's a kind of bug. We have it too. I'm gonna let you cross. This old bridge. No, I don't think that's a two-person bridge. Anyway, there's just some bizarre energy down here. Yeah, so I'm gonna cross the creek now. Ooh, scary bridge on the deepest part of the creek. How did you not get that spider web?
So we've hiked all the way down on the Uwharrie Trail to Spencer's Creek and ate a little lunch. And it was like a weird vibe down there. Just dark energy.
Or at the very least, not a friendly one.
Yeah, we tried doing the dowsing rods and didn't get anything. Got a little bit of a jump scare from a branch falling or something. I don't know. But yeah, so we've hiked back out and we are seemingly at the highest point in the area. There's like a, I've got like a 360-degree view. So we're gonna try this again and see what we get.
Yep. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate? They're definitely moving. Oh, they're moving towards each other. I'll take that as a yes. Are these dowsing rods an effective way for you to communicate? One's slowly going in. Oh, they're moving towards each other. Yeah, okay. That's good to hear. Are you excited or happy to get to talk to us? Yeah, they're pressing in towards each other. That's a yes. Are you a huh?
Are we speaking to a Bigfoot, Sasquatch?
Is this a Sasquatch we're talking to? Oh, it immediately started turning in. Okay.
3 times.
Okay, he's gonna knock 3 times.
If you hear me and you want to knock back, you can do that.
Did you hear that? It's pressing in to yes. I get the impression that they're not here on our frequency level right now. Is that correct? Oh, yeah. So maybe any noise you make might not come through to us. Is that correct? If you were to make noise, would it come through?
Would we be able to hear it?
Oh, it just definitely went to a yes. Okay. I still have the feeling that they're like just kind of hiding out of our frequency level. Is that correct? Are you tucked away in a flap, like a frequency flap? Yeah, that was a definite yes. Can you use these dowsing rods to point to the direction of your energy? Yeah, I had that impression too, like this way. Is that correct? Is it that way? Yeah, it's going that way again. It's like that way. Well, here's another question. Do the bugs really annoy you guys? Oh, yeah. Okay, that was a strong yes. I can imagine. But do you have a lot of fur that covers your body to protect you from them? Yes. Am I talking to a female or a male? Well, a female or a male. So like
Cross for female, uncross for male.
cross them for a female and uncross them for a male. Are you a male or a female? Oh, it's a male. It was a solid separation. You're a male. Okay. Are you
Young.
I was going to say, are you young?
Do like cross for young.
Cross them for young, separate them for older. Cross, yeah, I knew it was young. I got the impression it was young. Huh? Do you like the quartz? The quartzite? The rocks? The white rocks. He's leaning towards a yes, but I've also gotten the impression when I've asked about that stuff in the past, there seems to be some sort of neutrality about it. It's like not really, like, yeah, it's just part of their environment, you know? Like it's new and special to us because we spend a lot of time. Oh, it's crossing to yes.
Knock again.
Okay, Jesse's gonna knock again. Did you hear that? My rod went dun dun. It like went back and forth when you did that. Were you able to hear that? Yeah? I'll ask again. Were you able to hear that? Yeah, it's definitely going to a cross. Does the technology bother you? Like the electromagnetic frequencies? It's going towards one rod going yes. I think that's a kind of. A sort of.
Would it help at all for us to turn them like off?
Would it help if we turned off all our cameras and everything? It went towards a yes. Alright, well we're going to try that then. Trying to find out where we're going. We just had a dowsing rod session.
It's Morris Mountain Road. This is Morris Mountain Road? The road?
Yeah, it is. So our
I don't know what that trail is.
dowsing rod session went better than down by the creek, but we didn't get any knocks or taps or anything like that. But I did get some communication on the dowsing rods. I have the impression that they're a little more guarded up here. Like they don't really want to reveal too much. Whatever's up here, whoever they may be, their location or who they are or what they are. So if there's energies out here, they're definitely protective. And I get that. Seems to be some crazy kinds of people that come up here. Getting out to go see a cemetery. Zoar Cemetery?
Yep.
Zoar Cemetery.
The Zoar Cemetery was directly across from the turn in to go to the West Morris Mountain campground. So we definitely had to hit it up. This is actually a leftover evidence of a community that used to be pretty big out here due to the gold rush that I believe started in the 1800s. There were some significant mines out here, and I believe there were lots of people working at the mines back in the day. So it was really cool to come here. But while we were here, there was some movement, and I was completely oblivious to it, which you'll see up here soon. Jesse trying to get my attention and telling me to shush, but he saw something moving from a path that was in the woods and caught my attention and got me to come observe. I'm not sure what it was, but we saw movement.
This backs up my idea that there was some sort of a settlement around here. What? What? So long story short, we chased something was making lots of noise, ran off into the woods while we were...
Came through the woods and then went across, like, I couldn't see it because it was like a row of trees, like, kind of blocking my view, but I could hear it plain as day. Like, came from the woods and seemed like it came out of the woods across the road and then back into
there.
this, like, area over here.
There's some strange, I don't know, it's very strange here. It's very strange here. It's old.
Very old.
It's very old. I think this area was a community based on maybe gold mining back in the time, in whatever time. I think it was like turn of the century, 1900s. Even before that though, maybe even late 1800s, but it seems like there's a history here that is no longer visible. I'd like to do more research on this area, but we did definitely see something in those trees right there. I say see, but we saw something moving that was clearly very big. Anyway, it's as far as we got. We didn't find some Bigfoot, but we are gonna get some tacos. Flan and tacos.
That's good.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Let's do this one. Ooh! Yes, good choice.